Community voice. I'm Fara Sachs. I want to with somebody. I'm sorry. We're back to the intro. That's the theme for the upcoming Alper JCC Miami evening, happening on March 16th. This special event will benefit the special needs and youth programs. And my guests today are the CEO and Senior Program Director. So we have Irene, Tzanani, and Jenine Simon with me today. And they're going to share a little bit about this exciting evening program and other happenings happening at the JCC. Thank you both for coming and welcome. And I know this is like an normal thing to be doing, but giving the information to our community and this wonderful event that you're doing and bringing to life is just so amazing. So thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you for having us and giving us this opportunity to talk about something that we're both so very passionate about.
Absolutely. And you've been around, both of you have been around the JCC. It's like, it's a family within a family, within a family, bringing families together. And Irene, you and I know each other for quite some time through many organizations and through the Chabad and the JCC. And Jenine, you and I have also spoken about classes and how to get involved. And it's just an amazing, comprehensive offering for so many people touching the lives within our community. So thank you so much for doing all you do for our community. So, Irene, how did you get involved with the JCC? You know, you have little ones, you have bigger ones, you have, you know, and you really worked your way from where you started as probably just a member to the CEO. Take me through the journey and how the JCC has really brought to life some of amazing things for you and your family.
Sure, I'd love to. So I've served in a number of different roles at the Alper JCC. First of all, starting with preschool mom and avid fitness center user. And that's really how my family got involved and fell in love with the Alper JCC. I would drop off my kids at preschool, and then as a member, I would go over to the fitness center and work out. And that was my routine every single day.
How many years ago was that?
So that was like 15 years ago.
So did you ever think that you were going to go from like the ECD mom to the CEO? I mean, that's like just an amazing evolution in your own personal journey as well.
Absolutely. No, I never really thought about it. I can tell you that, you know, after that, the kids got a little bit bigger.
As they do.
Right? And you know, they started going to camp, summer camp, and then they started going to after-school programs at the JCC every day. And I wanted to keep coming to the J every day also. So, you know, I started working there. And that's where the journey began, the professional journey began. At first, it was as membership director, which I enjoyed so much. And I can say because our members are just amazing. A big shout out to our members.
Shout out to the members.
Love our members. And then, you know, my J journey over 9 years, you know, now I'm the CEO, and it's been an really incredible journey.
What was one of the biggest lessons that you've learned so far in this incredible journey of really passion and heart along the way?
So I would say it's about the people. It's all about the people. That's our mission, really. And that's what made it special for us also as a family. And that's why, you know, we've been there all these years.
Jenine, like, tell me a little bit about your journey. First, you're a Gator. We have to give a shout out to the Gators at the University of Florida. So tell me how you got from the University of Florida, your love and passion for Judaic studies and joining the JCC and in your current role.
Absolutely. So I'm what you consider a JCC lifer. I went to preschool at the JCC back when our JCC was on 102nd Avenue prior to where we are right now. I was a child when we built the JCC and our campus, and I have gone through everything, preschool, camp. I used to take drama lessons, and now my children, I have 3 children, and they've gone through our preschool, and they're at our camp and our aftercare, and really I do things and I want to make our JCC better so that they can have better experiences and all of the family and children that come to our JCC, the same for them.
And how many families do you serve, Jenine?
So in our youth programs, we serve about 900 families, give or take, and it changes and adds and grows, and we've made such beautiful memories and experiences for our families.
What's the most rewarding part of the job for you over time?
So over time, I think it's really been such a blessing to be able to be there with my children and their friends and see them grow and want to be counselors and supervisors and see what we do and emulate that and want to be part of the GCC when they get older, because that just means we've done a good job if they want to, and I've lived vicariously through them, and they are excited about the same things I was excited about as a child. So we're doing the right thing.
And absolutely, and I feel it between the two of you. I mean, we're on video right now, so you really, but I feel this passion. I mean, I really, and my kids went through the JCC, the ECD, and my mom right now is in the friendship circle for seniors, and it, you know, for every facet of your life, for every season of your life, the JCC has something for someone. So I find that to be really refreshing and really inclusive, and I think that's really been the mission of the JCC, to open the doors for everyone, for all needs that are happening. So speaking of needs, we have here a fundraiser happening March 16th.
Yeah.
We want to dance with somebody. Nicole Henry is coming. So why don't you just tell a little bit about the evening, what people are expecting and how they can get involved and what this fundraiser will do for the community.
So the evening begins at 6:30. We are meeting. We have a fabulous auction, and we are serving hors d'oeuvres and a light dinner with dessert. And after our auction, we have this amazing concert with Nicole Henry that we are all very excited about. She is singing songs from Whitney Houston, as you have
Poorly sung.
Absolutely not. And we are hoping that families and members and our community come to support this event, which does benefit our special needs and youth program.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about each of those programs?
Absolutely. So our special needs program has been part of our GCC for the entire 33 years that we've been here. We are able to provide settings for children of all abilities. We have two different environments. We offer an inclusion setting where the children are in our camp groups, our camp bunks, and they have support from a counselor, support with social situations and extra resources and accommodations. And then we have a program and environment called TICFA, which is a smaller setting, and it's given those children who need a little bit extra support and some more accommodations the opportunity to experience camp and our youth programs like any other child.
So we have a couple of pictures. So let's look at the pictures. And so what's going on here?
So we offer a Sunday Fun Day program, 2 Sundays a month. We have children come, and here they are doing yoga. We brought in a yoga instructor that works with children with special needs, and they are having fun and learning stretching positions and yoga, and they talked about breathing, and which helps them self-regulate. And
how old are these children that are participating in these programs?
So our program, our special needs program goes from ages 3 to 18. Mm-hmm. So the majority of the kids that come to our Sunday Fun Days are probably between 5 and 14, 15.
And how do people get involved if they need additional support within the community that the JCC provides?
So we promote on social media, we promote on our website, and really it's been through word of mouth. We have many families that are part of our program.
How many families do you work with?
So we work with about 75 children. Mm-hmm. It ranges with families because some have multiple children in our programs.
Yeah,
absolutely. So let me see some more. Let's see some more pictures that we're looking at the other program. Oh, look at that smile on that face.
Yep.
If that smile is worth everything.
Absolutely.
So it's an event and there's some drawing going on.
Yes. So that was during Israel Week during camp, and they were making Israeli flags.
Let's see the next.
That's some of our counselors and some of our kids at camp.
Are these volunteers that participate with the children?
So during No, we have
A staff?
specialized staff that works with our participants.
And probably they're all smiling because they're in Shabbos mode, I guess. The two
Yes,
kids.
Shabbat mode is on.
It's a big thing at the
Yes.
time.
Oh, wow, look at that, jumping off. I remember the first
Yes.
time I ever jumped off the side of a pool. I was so scared, but look at her. She's like in it.
So my favorite part of that picture is not just obviously how happy the child is, but watching the counselor behind her, so excited that she is jumping and having the best time at swimming.
It looks like, and there's someone there to catch her.
Yep.
Which, that's such a beautiful thing of a community to catch someone. That's a beautiful thing. Oh,
Yes.
look at this. Now, what's happening here? We have a lot of things going on.
So
Look at this
Special
beautiful
story.
Yes. So something that our GCC offers, which is very unique and special, is that we are a one-stop shop. So a family can come who have children that are part of our special needs program and children that aren't, and they can bring their children to one place and they can get the same kind of camp experience, and both kids can come to camp or mini camp or aftercare, and the parents don't need to worry about taking one kid to one place and one kid to another. They can come and they can drop all their children off at the JCC and know that all of their children, regardless of what program they're in, will have as much fun, be safe, and be able to experience the same activities.
So this is one family?
So the two boys, the one in the middle, and the way I'm looking at it, the one to the left, are brothers, and they are twins. The one with glasses in the middle has cerebral palsy, and they have been coming to our camp for years. The other one is a friend of theirs. And it just shows that these boys are together, and all of their friends have become friends with each other, and they help Logan in the middle. The friends help him, and it's become one family, and it's with all the kids, not just the brothers.
Absolutely. So this concert coming up with Nicole Henry Thursday next week, March 16th, 6:30?
6:30
So-
starts the auction.
Okay, so the auction is a silent auction. So
Yes.
people come in and they put a bid, and if they win, they're notified and they pay for it. And these funds provide funding for your programming, for these two programming, for the
Yes.
special needs and the inclusion part.
Yes. So our special needs is really embedded into all the youth programming that we do. And so this event helps with supplies. It helps with making sure we have specialized staff. It helps with giving these kids off-campus experiences. It helps making sure that we have the right resources in all of the settings that we provide for these children to succeed.
So
And I just want to say we also offer scholarships to families
Absolutely.
on a need basis. So for a lot of these families, that's hugely important.
So in other words, they pay to come to be participating in these special programs, and they're offered all kinds of resources while they're on the JCC campus.
Yes.
This is amazing because as a parent, one doesn't sometimes understand what is going on with the special needs or differential learning style of a child. So can you speak to that? Like, what is it that you want the public that doesn't really know about what that's like to have a special needs or a learning differential with a child? What's that like?
So we want to make sure that regardless of a child's ability, that they're going to be able to do drama and music and art. And it may be different. It may take a little longer for transition, and we may have to make accommodations, but all of these children are going to be able to have the same experience, just a little different.
In a safe environment, in a
Absolutely.
loving environment, like the counselor that was in the water, and as she's waiting for the child for her to jump in, she's there. I got you.
Yeah.
You're safe.
And with the positive encouragement
From
their
behind her.
counselor. Yes.
And I'd just like to add in that last picture that we showed. So as part of that family, that little boy that we talked about, he has a twin brother. And our program was the first time that the twin brothers were able to be in a program together.
Yep.
And that was very special for the children and very important for the families where they don't need to be, going to different, programs throughout, driving the kids here, driving the kids there. That's a one-stop shop, as Jenine said. So it's very important to the families.
Absolutely. So this is a beautiful program. It's a necessity for our community, and kudos to you for bringing this incredible evening with Nicole Henry. I'll spare you my singing at this point, but it's an amazing experience. You'll have a silent auction. There'll be some refreshments, and then there'll be the concert, and it's just a great way to bring the community together while really supporting the Alper JCC, which is vital to our community and to the families that I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
What else? Tell me about these other great programs. I mean, the JCC is just like, you could just go on and on and on forever and ever about all the great programming. Speak to that. From a 3-month-old to a senior. Sorry, Mom. Senior, not elderly, never elderly.
Seasoned adult.
Oh, I love. See, Mom, you're a seasoned adult. So speak to those programs and how every season of your life is really inclusive and included.
Absolutely. So the Alper JCC is an inclusive community center, and it engages the families and the community in general through quality programming, starting at 8 weeks and on and on and on and on. So starting with our preschool, which is our early childhood development center, which includes infant care, and it also includes preschool age children. And we have our youth programs, which we just talked about.
How old is the ECD program, the early childhood development program, go up to what age?
So it starts at 8 weeks, and it goes through pre-K 4, so age 4.
Well, turning 5, right before kindergarten.
Right. And then take me to the next programming that we were talking about with programming after school. And
after school programming and summer camp programming and all kinds of youth programming in between. And those are inclusive programs, as we've been talking about. And we have a full fitness center, an 8,000 square foot complete foot fitness center. And we offer indoor pickleball. And yes, I said indoor pickleball.
No schwitzing needed, right? Just
Exactly.
your racket. Oh, that's beautiful. I was going to say, because Grant did a video recently
That's
with
right.
pickleball.
That's
and
right.
It's such a big thing right now. And being indoor, wow, that's like every woman's and man's dream, to be indoor and playing pickleball, I would imagine. So that's
right.
new to the J, right?
That's new to the J. We have a 25-yard pool, so we have swim school. We have a USA swim team and all types of aquatics programs also. We have a tennis center, and our tennis center has been successful in fostering opportunities for our youth to attend college on tennis scholarships. 17 of our high-performance teams have been awarded tennis scholarships in just 3 years. That's huge.
That is really huge. Kudos again to the J and upper leadership and for this to be happening.
Thank you.
Tell me more.
Well, there's our cultural arts programs. I mean, just as an example, tonight, our Barron Family Jewish Book Festival is hosting Rita Rudner, which is going to be a lot of fun. And then we have all of our various adult programs and our seasoned adults programming as well.
Mom.
I know your mom. She's enjoying it a lot.
She really is. It's a great way to connect, because I think when one gets a little bit older, there is illness, there's loss, there is one's own mortality, and I think that bridging that into really feeling functioning and feeling vibrant and feeling connected, the connection is really where it's at.
We have a group every day that part of their daily schedule is coming to the JCC for fitness classes. We're now doing Mahjong classes. We have a game room where it's a space where people can come and play card games. And they come and they spend a couple hours a day, and that's their outing for the day. And they've made friends. And we have our friendship club where seasoned adults.
I love that seasoned adult. I was losing the words.
And they have become a family, a community in this group, and they've they do things outside, and they've really developed relationships with each other.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
It's really because if my mom is not there, they like call her. Where are you? Are you okay?
It's beautiful.
And that's so meaningful at this chapter in her life.
Mm-hmm.
So up and coming events. What else is happening? The book fair has been really amazing. You've had like incredible talent through there, through book and entertainment. I mean, do you sleep at night, Irene?
I do. And I sleep very well because I'm really excited about what we do every day.
What's your job like on a day-to-day?
It's busy. It's busy, but it's very fulfilling. And I think throughout, I would say that my favorite part of it is really bringing the community together. Because that's our mission, of course. And also, as I mentioned earlier, it's what was special for my family. And it's why we're there.
Absolutely. And Jenine, what is your job title entitle you? What do you do as a senior program director? So I imagine it's just not just that. There's so many things and so many ways that you weave through the JCC.
Yes. So I oversee the youth department with camp and aftercare and the special needs program. I work with the arts and culture department. I work with marketing, and I work with the preschool. I'm the Jewish resource specialist, and I work with the teachers and the families to enhance the Jewish learning in our preschool. So we do family programming. We work with the teachers to make sure that they are teaching and doing activities with them in the classroom about the Jewish holidays and values throughout the school year.
And how many families did you say you touch on an annual basis? Was like 140,000 or somewhere I read some astronomical number?
It's an astronomical number. And then multiply that by, every day over the course of 33 years, and it's hugely impactful.
What's your legacies? What's your personal legacy? What do you want the world to say? Jenine, I want to remember them as.
I think I would have to say, community people, people that care about other people. Mm-hmm. It's all about the people, right? So these programs, right? What we're offering to the families, it's what we do, and we enjoy what we do. We love what we do.
You couldn't do what you're doing if you didn't, I would imagine.
Absolutely. And I have to say that for so many of our community members, the Alper JCC is home. And it's a big home. It's a big home. We have plenty of room, so come join us. We'd love to have you.
So it's alperjcc.org for more information.
Yes.
alperjcc.org for today, the programming coming up next week, and for all these programming. Jenine, you think you're going to get away with it? I'm not going to let you go with this one. Your legacy, the world. What do you want to instill in your kids? What do you want them to think when they think of you as mother, as you, as mother, as wife, as community leader, and JCC?
So I grew up with my parents being very involved in the GCC, in our synagogue, and we have become a family that is very involved. And I would hope that my legacy would be that we are always there to help, and we are always there to make things better and to offer a hand when programming needs to get done or set up or clean up, that nothing is too big or too small. My kids come with me when I have programs anywhere, at my synagogue, at the GCC, my kids come with me to help set up, and they stay after to clean up, and they really see that it's not just showing up, that there's so much more work that goes into everything that we do, but that it's doable and that it's fun, and that when you see others enjoy what they're doing and having a good time and a good experience, that it's all worth it.
And what's amazing is you don't think your kids are watching.
Oh, they are.
They are watching. And you know what? You have littler ones, but wait, Jenine, wait. They're
Well,
going to come back to you and say, do you remember when? You're going to go, what? When did I do that?
And they've already verbalized little things. Oh, when I get older, I'm going to be a supervisor at camp. And I said, yes, you are. Because they're so my children. They're so me. And I love it because that means that they see what I'm doing and they like what I'm doing and they like what goes into it.
So wonderful. In the seconds we have left, anything I've missed that you want to include in this conversation that you want everyone to know?
Yeah, Alper JCC is just really an amazing place. You should come. You should take a tour. I'm happy to give a tour to anybody that wants to come out. And I think that if you come out, you'll fall in love with it, just like I have and my family has.
And please come to our event next Thursday,
March
16th. It's going to be
it's
going to be a wonderful event. Lots of fun, great auction prizes and auction.
What are some of the auction prizes? Maybe it's secret.
No, lots of restaurant gift cards.
Yeah.
Lots of restaurant gift cards. Different dermatologists and orthodontists and really things that people can use and enjoy.
Yes.
And what an enjoyable spas. I'm going to be there, and it's really exciting, and I appreciate all you do for your community. Looking forward to your event to benefit special needs and inclusion programs at the JCC. So important to raise money. It doesn't grow on trees, but as a community, we can build a village, and we help one child at a time. And the JCC has been there for my family through the ECD, and now my mother, who is a seasoned senior.
You're starting it. It's
like it's going to be a catchphrase.
Yep.
So from the beginning to the middle to chapters that transcend beyond that. So I want to thank you for joining me today. And for more information, it's alperjcc.org. Don't miss this wonderful event happening in
a week.
Yeah, next week.
They are so calm and so collected. I would be freaking out, but thank you for all you do, and thank you for taking the time and being on the Community Voice today with me, and much success, kudos, and thank you for watching. I'm Fara Sachs, and this has been the Community Voice. And remember, I want to dance with somebody.